Good evening, everyone. My name is Andre Jones. I am the athletic director at Charleston County High School, and we are here for the Charleston High School football interest meeting for the 2021 season. I'm also going to be joined by Head Coach Sherod Jones. He will be introducing himself and giving his expectations in a moment. But I'm going to give you the breakdown of what's going on with Charleston County High School athletics, especially when it comes to football. So first, your requirements to play football this year, because we are playing football in the spring semester, you must pass 5 classes for the first semester. That is the S1 grade on your report card. And those grades are as of February 4th, 2021. So that means this is being recorded on January 29th. So that means in a few days, your grades will be checked. If you are passing 5 classes for the first semester, you are eligible to play football this year. Also, to be eligible, you must take at least 5 classes for semester two, which means you also must be taking that amount to be eligible. Third, you must have a completed physical and a handbook prior to the first day of practice, as required by both Charleston High School and the Virginia High School League. When it comes to practices, the first official day of practice is Thursday, February 4th, 2021. So that is actually next week as well. Coach Jones will give you a designated time, and I will let him explain where he wants you all to meet during that day. So, but prior to going and meeting with Coach Jones, you must have a mask and be screened inside the gym as part of the COVID-19 protocols. We are living in a pandemic, unfortunately. We want everybody to stay safe, from the coaches to the players, and we don't want any type of disease to spread around. We've done a good job with the winter sports, and we want to continue that into the spring sport. So if you're going to play football, you must wear a mask and get screened in the gym prior to going even outside to the football field. When you're participating in practices and games, the mask may be removed only when actively participating. If you're outside, you gotta have that 10 feet of space and you have that mask. And if you have contact drills, which will be kept to a minimum, you can have your mask off. But other than that, if you're on the sideline drinking water, you're sideline standing watching plays, you must have your mask on. So, as far as games concerned, the current football schedule is still to be determined. Just like with anything going on with the pandemic, similar to basketball season, the schedule is always changing. We have one school drop from our district, but we picked up a game to replace them. So right now we are looking at 6 regular season games where we know 5 of our opponents, and the sixth game is to be determined based off where we finish. As of this time, we will not allow any fans in the stands for the games. This is for the time being, as Governor Northam extended his order to run to the end of February. But the games will be broadcasted on YouTube at our Charleston County High School athletics channel. That channel has been very good to us. We've been having a lot of views. We thank you all for your support. But when it comes to fans and stands, that may change. We're taking it day by day, and just like everything else, COVID-19, it fluctuates day by day. As you see, all COVID-19 protocol will be followed by student athletes and coaches. That means hand sanitizers, separate cups for water, bring your own water bottle, things of that nature, social distancing, and minimizing any type of close contact when necessary. Now, this is one of the most important things that we're expressing. In order for us to have football this year, we must have a minimum of 16 active players on the team for varsity football. By active, we mean you must be coming to practice every day. You must be there and be consistent, saying in case somebody gets sick or injured. It must be consistent. We are playing an abbreviated schedule, which means you have more healthy bodies. And if you, even for a person who's trying football for the first time, if you just say, hey, let me get a taste of it, this is a perfect season to get a taste of it. You only got 6 games scheduled, maybe 7, depending on how far. Because even today, I know 4 schools in our region that have decided not to play football. So that's just something for you to think about. One thing I have to say, is that we must have these 16 active players by February 12th, 2021. We are required for 2 things. One, football players must have a mandatory 10 days of practice. So that's 10 days starting on February 4th. And that's a tight window because the first game is scheduled for February 22nd. That may change Depending on, I know we have some basketball players who may want to play football. That date may change, but we have to have 10 days practice. There are no excuses. That's a minimum number. And I think Virginia High School League is pushing it up to maybe 15, but you have to practice. Um, we will make a decision when it comes to football on Friday, February 12th, 2021, if we're going to field a team or if we're going to opt out. Like I said, if you're interested, spread the word, do all those other good things. We will not have a junior varsity team. We think it's in the best interest not to have a junior varsity team because of we will have to have strictly eighth graders for junior varsity this year based on the guidelines set by Virginia High School League, where they do not want JV players playing the varsity level and vice versa. So grades 9 to 12, there are 16 active players. We will go and play football. So that is my introduction of the basics and expectations of Charleston football. And I'm now going to allow Coach Jones to introduce himself. And I'm going to let Coach Jones tell me the expectations of what he's looking for. Coach Jones, it's on you.
Good evening, parents. My name is Sherod Jones, the head football coach at Charles City High School. We wanted to communicate with you guys today just to let you know that even though we're in a COVID season, we still want to have a season this upcoming season. Just last year, we was just getting back on the field from not having a team the previous year. So we don't want to go down that road again. So we're still excited about fielding a team this year. And like our AD just said, Andre, we need 16 players to field a team this year. So at this time, we're trying to recruit as many guys as we possibly can. You know, I'm definitely excited about this year, even though it's a COVID season. We're definitely going to be all about safety. Safety is first for our student athletes. So we will have plenty of hand sanitizer when we work out in the weight room. One person get on the bench before the next person get down. We make sure that the person that just was on the bench wipe the bench down and the barbell down before that the next person is up. So again, safety is first. We are excited about this upcoming season, but the season only can happen if we get enough participants. So at this time, we're just asking for as many kids as we can possibly get out. So whoever's interested, we're asking you to come out, pass the word to your friends. And even though it's a tough year, we're still excited. And with everyone pulling together, we still can get the job done. So again, I'm Coach Sherod Jones. Any questions, anything that I could help or answer, feel free to call me at any time. My phone number is 804-647-7892. And you can also hit me by email. It's Joanne, lowercase, all letters lowercase, _ J29@yahoo.com. And again, parents, we are definitely excited about this year, and we can get it done if we all pull together during this COVID season.
Thank you very much, Coach Jones. I'm just going to echo what Coach Jones says. I think last year was our first year back, and I think the whole community understands how much we missed football 2 years ago. I mean, it was widespread. I mean, made in the headline news. I mean, we do not want that reputation to be part of Charleston County High School. All we can do is offer student athletes the opportunity, and we understand there are some parents, there are some players, who are not interested in playing football or based off the conditions, we completely understand. But those who are interested, our job from the athletic department is to make that area as safe as possible. And I think right now we can say it's a testament from what basketball is doing, indoor track, girls cheerleading, and scholastic bowl. We've done as best a job that we could. We've been blessed, keeping fingers crossed, that we haven't had no type of quarantines or outbreaks. But we take everything we do seriously, and we just like that. We want to take football seriously, and I think Coach Jones and his staff is going to be ready. He's been doing weightlifting all summer. He's been following protocol, keeping the area clean, and he's going to do that on the football field. So with that said, I just want to thank everybody for watching this video. If you have any questions of me, you can contact me at cthiathletics@gmail.com, or you may call the school main office and leave me a message at 804-829-9250. So once again, thank you very much. And hopefully you all have a very blessed day and hopefully see you on the gridiron to the Charles City Panthers.